all those people who wants to achieve what they want without hard work. Hard work and studying for 18 20 hours a day, it doesn't help. It's always about the mindset. Let me tell people like Dr. Joe Dispenza, Bob Proctor, and Neville Goddard, I learned clear my NEET exam and with very nice marks in the NEET 2025 exam. So, hey guys, welcome to my channel and to all those people who wants to achieve what they want without hard work. So, why without hard work, you may? Because it's not about the hard work, it's about the mindset that a person builds. And we are here discussing to build your mindset. So, first of all, this is mainly for those people who want to achieve the career or something great in their career, especially for those students who are just preparing for the competitive exam. Why? Because I have cleared my NEET exam and with very nice marks in the NEET 2025 exam, which was the most difficult one. Still, I cleared it. How? How was that possible? It was not about that I studied whole time like for 16 to 12 hours, but because I had the correct mindset that I built and I cleared the NEET exam in 2025 and it became very easy for me. So starting with the first point, believe you can become what you want. What does that mean? Because first of all, if you're not believing that you can clear a particular exam, you can become what you want, you can become a billionaire, you can become a millionaire, you can get that BMW that you want, or to have 1 crore rupees in your bank account. If you cannot believe yourself, how is that going to be possible? First, so that is the main point, that believe you can clear the NEET exam, believe that you can become a doctor or an MBBS graduate, or you can become an IITian if you want, then great engineer, and furthermore, there are many things that you want to achieve in the future. So believe in that. From the very great peoples like Dr. Joe Dispenza, Bob Proctor, and Neville Goddard, I learned one thing. That is, it's not about hard work. Why I'm saying this? Because all these people that have listed here, they were not doing that kind of hard work, but still they are achieving what they want because they're enjoying what they're doing. That's the main point. You should enjoy what you're doing. You should engross yourself in what you're doing. It's not only about a profession, it's not only about what you want, but it's also about what you're doing right now. I'm doing this YouTube channel, I'm doing this video and all because I wanted it. Even I have cleared the NEET exam, there is no need of doing YouTube. But still, why I'm wanting to do it? Because I am feeling delighted, I'm feeling relieved because I can share my knowledge with all the people. Because I cleared the NEET exam not by studying 16 hours a day and not by continuously busying myself into the study. But I had the mindset. What was that mindset? That I can clear NEET exam with very great marks and I can get a government medical college. And I got it. Yeah, that's true. You can see my medical college vlog and anything else if you want. I have got my medical college seat. So that is also government. So that was difficult actually, but I did it. Not because I studied 16 hours a day, but because I had that mindset. So because I believed, even when I didn't got very great marks in my mock test, still I felt disappointed because I couldn't get very high marks. I couldn't top the exam and all. But I believed that even if I'm getting less marks in this mock test, I know in finally I'm going to clear this NEET exam. And this I cleared NEET exam not with any reservation or anything. I'm from general category and I cleared the exam. By the marks 530. And under the state quota, I got medical college, which was very difficult because physics was very difficult if anyone knows about the 2025 NEET paper. So because I believed I can become a doctor, and it just moving to the second point, that is manifestation works, law of attraction. Nowadays, it's very popular topic if I say everyone is believing in manifestation. Everyone is doing manifestation, but in a very wrong way if I say. Because they're just telling themselves again and again that I can do that, I can do that. No, you should say I have done that. That is the point. Law of attraction works in that way. Opposite. You should first say that you have did that. That feeling that you will create by saying you have achieved it. Let's take the example of a NEET only. That I have cleared the exam. I am becoming a doctor. I have become a doctor. And very world class renowned doctor. That's how you became a doctor. Just manifestation is also about repeating that again and again to yourself that you can do that. Yeah, I did that. That's the thing that you have to do. Law of attraction. What you say, you attract. What you think, you attract. What you feel, you attract. So instead of going to negativity, you should put yourself in a positive state. Surround yourself by positive people. That is the point. Positive people. That comes to our third point. That is affirmation. Daily you should do. Because affirmation gives you the positivity that you need to be surrounded by yourself. Why affirmation works? Because when you're trying to achieve what you want, sometimes the universe tries to put you down. The whole society tries to make you give up on what you want, and that's how our society works. That's how our all the time, the generation wise it has been doing that only. That when we want to do something, no, you're not getting that much marks, how can you clear that exam, and all these things come in a way, very big way. And that's why affirmation do works, because when you tell yourself that you can do that, you have did that, you have like when you surround yourself with positivity that you want, you became what you want. Because when you don't listen to other people's, when you're constantly reliving yourself by the affirmation, the confidence and the strength to do and to become what you want, it increases. That's why affirmation do work, and you should do that daily, because that will give you the strength that you need to achieve what you want. Let's come to our fourth point. Believe in your future. That's the point we are missing. We are just telling that I have to do that. I have to clear the exam. I have to clear the particular competitive exam, and I have to become the particular. I have to get that particular profession and all that. But you're not believing that no, you cannot become a doctor. You're not believing in it that you can become a doctor. That's where everything is wrong. Because the future that you want, if you believe in it, you will attract it, right? That's the law of attraction. When you believe in something, you attract, right? So you should believe in your future first. One thing, if I tell you, you shouldn't be waiting for other people to believe you. You should believe in yourself first, and that starts with believing in your future, that yes, you are capable, yes, you have to do that, yes, you are so much capable of getting what you want, deserving the future that you are wanting. That comes to our first point. That's why I started with it, that believe you can become what you want, and then believe in your future, that yes. And not only believing in your future is the thing, actually you should imagine your future. That's how manifestation works, by believing in your future, and also by creating, imagining your future. Because we are the creators. Listen, we are the creators, not other world, or there is not some other source, or not the destiny, not the luck that works. It's you, your mindset, your thoughts that make your future, that builds your future. Because you are the creator. That's the energy we have got. And all these things, if you see from Joy Dispenza, Bob Proctor, and Neville Goddard, their videos, they'll clearly tell you how manifestation works, and how you are the creator. You are that creature of God with that immense amount of energy that you have. Let me give an example. I thought that I can top in my first mock test exam. I just thought that, but at that time I felt so silly. How am I going to top an exam when I have no idea about all the competitive things? But still, I never gave up. I just thought, simply one thought came in my mind, that I can top. I can maybe top the exam. And what do you think? I topped that exam. That was the thing. And that gave me confidence. But sometimes when I think of something and it doesn't happen, and that's what happened with me. In the next mock test, when I was so confident that I topped in first exam, so I can do that in the second exam too. But no, in the second exam, actually, I came in the last 5 to 6 ranks. Imagine, that's how it is. Because I didn't thought about that as a manifestation. I thought it just occurred, and that was where everything went wrong. I didn't believe in me. I didn't believe in my future. I didn't believe that I can do that. I just said that. And now I realize that when I was saying that with a little bit, at least a little bit of confidence, I did that. But next time, when I didn't say that, when I didn't believe in it, that I didn't got that. So it's not about the study. It's not at all about the hard work. All this time, the society is telling you that hard work. If you do a lot of hard work, you will get it. If you study so hard, you can achieve everything. It's always that hard work, do hard work, and you will get the thing. Do hard work, and you will achieve what you want. You will get so much money. Hard work is the key, and all. We always listen to this. But is it true? Then it's not true. I'm telling this clearly. Hard work and studying for 18, 20 hours a day, it doesn't help. It's always about the mindset. Let me tell you. Get it clear. If it was about studying hard and 20 hours a day and doing too much hard work, then those people who are taking 1 year drop, 2 year drops, all these students, they would have cleared the exam, right? In their second attempt, in their third attempt, at least. No, still they're not clearing. We just have 2 years. We just have 2 years of portion, and you are taking 4 to 5 years of drops. At least that many drop years, you can be very much perfect in these 2 years syllabus, right? Then, if it was hard work, then they would have cleared the NEET exam, but they don't. Still, many people in their first attempt they clear the exam, and I'm one of that. How I did that? Because it was about mindset. I always wrote in a book, as short diary. I wrote in that I will become a doctor. It was not that I can become a doctor and maybe become a doctor. No, I wrote there I am a doctor. That's it. I am a doctor. That clears out everything. That's how manifestation works. I'm telling you again and again. It's not about hard work. It's about believing in yourself. Now, here comes a very important law of cause and effect. First result, then action. This is the totally opposite of the thing that the society has been put in your mind, and our mind is totally adapted with. What is that? That is first thinking about the result, getting the feeling, and then it will happen in reality. Okay, this is amazing, right? Feeling of achieving comes first, then comes the result. What does this mean? So, this means that we should first get the feeling of achieving what we want. Let's take again that example of NEET exam. We should get the feeling that we have got the government medical seat and we are becoming doctor. Feel that feeling of so much respect that you're getting after becoming a doctor, the happiness that your parents are getting when you got the government medical college in the counseling, that feeling that you get when we are satisfied because we have cleared that exam, the feeling that you get when you have a lot of money in your bank account, that particular money that you want in your bank account, that feeling that you can enjoy, you can travel the whole world. Get that feeling first. That is the important. Get that feeling into your body and your body will get adapted to it. Let's think like that. Let's get to the point. Let me just tell you. First, it's our mind. Okay, realize this. Our mind, we are putting our thoughts into our mind. Okay, now our mind, there are both subconscious mind and conscious mind. Obviously, when the thought gets immersed in your mind, it creates chemical reactions and everything, and that creates emotions and feeling. That thoughts creates emotions and feeling. Now these thoughts can be two, that is negative or positive. It's you who will think which thought is to be added. Obviously, you should add positive thoughts. That's what affirmation does. That gives us positive emotion and positive thoughts in our mind. Now, the mind will create positive emotions and feeling. That is what I'm saying. Get the feeling of achieving it. Get the feeling that you already achieved it. You are becoming what you wanted. Get that feeling in your mind. Now, what that emotion and feeling will create reactions in our body. The chemicals will be released in our body, and then our body will start taking actions, and that action will lead to the result, and that result is what we want. So first get the feeling of achieving comes first, then comes the result. We'll do opposite. This is how it works. No, what we'll do is we'll think about the result first. We'll get the feeling of achieving it first, and then obviously the result has to come. That's how the universe works. So use your thoughts in positive way. Think about the result that you already got. Think like you have already got the result that you want. Get that feeling, and then obviously the action has to be taken and the result has to happen in the future. That's how manifestation and law of cause and effect works. Actually, cause of happening should come first, then comes the effect. But here we are reversing it. We are getting the effect first and it will cause it to happen. That's how the reality doesn't works, but we are going to make it work because we are the creator and we have that energy and power because of mind that we have very much taken lightly about. is very strong, that it has that energy, it has that power to create result that we want. But we just don't trust it. We just don't believe in it. We just don't believe that we can become what we want. We just don't believe in our future. That comes the first points, that believing that you can do it, you can achieve it. And obviously, after getting the feeling before the result is happening also, we are getting the feeling that we have already did that and it has to happen. The result will happen, obviously. Let's come to our sixth point. Not always hard work works. I'm constantly telling this from the start of the video, because our society has made it so much regular, or it has made it so much obvious that only hard work and studying hard brings result. If you are studying hard, you will do that, you will do this. But what I told already, that these people who are really very good in all these things, who have experienced life in their life, if we talk about them, they did all this based on their mindset only. It was not about their hard work or their study, all not. This was always about only mindset that they built, and that just got them what they wanted in life, because they believe that they can have that in their life. That's how manifestation works. So it's not always about hard work. I already told you, if it was about hard work and studying so many hours, then the students who are taking drop years, they would have cleared it in the two or three, or like first one and two attempts only, right? But there are many students that they clear in the first attempt. That includes me as well. So I'm telling you, it's not about hard work. It's not about studying 16 hours a day, but it's about the mindset that you can believe. It's all about spirituality, the thing that your mind can do. You should know the power. Here comes the seventh point, that is feeling gratitude. Because even if you're not achieving it, taking the feeling of achieving that gives you the result, right? Same thing happens even if you have not become a doctor, even if you have not come, like you have not cleared the NEET exam yet, and you feel the gratitude that yes, thanks God, thank you so much that you allowed me to clear the NEET exam, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, thank you so much for making me a billionaire. And if you're feeling that gratitude before getting it, okay, these all things are when you have not yet achieved, but still you should show gratitude. Because when you're showing gratitude, you are giving the sign to the universe that you have actually achieved it. And then when your mind is actually getting the feeling, it's getting gratitude, then the universe must make it happen. It's how universe works. If you're already feeling that feeling of achieving it, and you're showing gratitude to the God, to the universe, then the universe should make it happen in reality. It's how that universe law works. And in the last, it's about praying. Praying to the God is what is comes in the least, or it comes in the first. It's about how you think, okay? Because in the starting you can pray as well, and you can pray at the end when you get the feeling of achieving it, when you feel the gratitude, and then you can pray for the God that actually I want this to happen, and thank you for helping me finding the route towards it, and pray for the God that yes, it has happened, thank you for happening, making it happen, and I want you to make it in reality. That's how praying works. Praying gives you positivity. Praying gives you one belief, a trust that you can put in your God, or any energy that you believe in. Actually, how these all things will work, I'll tell now. I already told you that thoughts, positive or negative, they are both like positive and negative. It will be in your mind. It will come in your mind. You have to put that in your mind, or it will come by itself. Then it will create emotions and feelings. That feelings will force your body to do it, and it will take action, and it will produce result. That's how the things works. Now, what we are doing is we are altering this, how we are thinking about the result that we want first, without doing action, without doing anything. We are just thinking about the result first. We are getting the feeling, emotion, and feeling the gratitude of getting that result. Now, because of this, we are also doing affirmation, putting positive thoughts in our mind. Now, the mind is overall forced to take action, produce all the emotion, chemical reaction in your body, and now the body has to change. That's what it takes. Like doing manifestation brings, like doing anything, doing any change in your body, in your thought, will come with some changes, and that changes your body. That means either your body will become lazy, or it will become productive. It depends totally on what you are thinking. That's what I said already. Positive and negative thoughts. If you're putting positive thoughts in your mind, you're thinking about the result in a positive way, that you have already achieved it, getting that feeling, it will create happy feeling, happy emotion, oxytocin, happy chemicals in your body, and it will make your body very much productive because you're loving what you want. You already know that it's happening and you're loving it, so your body is becoming very much productive, and that's how you get discipline, and then you get into action, and the result already which is happen in your mind will happen in reality. It takes a real turn. Understand what I'm telling, you just have to focus on what I'm trying to say. That's how opposite also works. When you put negative thoughts in your mind, and if you think negatively about the result, that no, I cannot do that, how can I do this, I'm not that much effective, you're creating the feeling of not getting it. That will create the emotions in your body, chemical reaction, and your body will start thinking that if I'm not getting the result because I'm not capable, why should I do, why should I work, why should I do hard work, and you will become lazy. That's what I said is hard work doesn't comes first. Mind, thoughts, result, feeling comes first, and they will make you do productive. You make you disciplined and do hard work. That's also without you knowing, because you are happy because you are getting the result, and you will see the result in real life. This result you have to think like a fictional, this is like a fantasy, but it will work in a good way. Okay, what we think is being fantasy, imagining things in your mind, it's like foolishness, right? It's not. Okay, if you're thinking of fantasy in a very real way, you have to think about it as it has already happened in your real life, then it is not a fantasy, it's predicting the future. It is predicting the future. Clearly understand the difference between it. Fantasy means you know this is not real, but what I'm telling you is to realize that you have that power to create the result that you want. You just have to make your brain so strong. Your brain is already so strong, you just have to know it. And by doing these all things, okay, it will literally make your body little uncomfortable, because these things are in a good way, and your mind and our body is not adapted to all these things, because society is not like we from child, when we are childhood, in our childhood, starting from that, we just know that only hard work and studying hard will give us things. But this is the reality, this is the hidden truth. When you get to know this, the totally 18 to 20 years of your life that you have thought is all wrong. Then your body obviously will become uncomfortable because it is coming out of its comfort place. Now you have to take actions that are not in your comfort place, doesn't come in your comfort place. That's what makes your body a little uncomfortable, but that is the start of happening something good. That is the start of the change that will came, that will bring the good things and the result that you want in your life. So what I'm telling you, just have to follow. Once if you follow, you will get so much adapted to it, you will get so much, like when you get the result that you wanted by doing all this process, that I also did, because I believed first that I can clear the NEET exam. I just believed that even if I didn't got that particular cutoff marks in my mock test, still I believe that it's just a mock test. No, I'll do my best, and no, I'll not do my best. That's what not I think. What I thought was, I will pass this exam. I will clear the cutoff, whatever it will be. I'll become a doctor. That is the end thing. I just thought about the end point, that I have become a doctor. I'm going to become a doctor. That's it. That was it. That was the result. Then I started feeling emotions and just started creating in my mind through the positive thoughts that how would I feel when I become a doctor, when I get into an MBBS college, what would I feel, how my parents will feel. I got that emotions and feelings through the positive thoughts, and then it created reactions in my body, and it took the action, like studying so effectively. My brain started concentrating on all those things in the lectures and all, and also the main thing I did was praying and feeling gratitude. That's why I wrote in the end, because that's how you will put an end to all these things. So I felt gratitude by feeling like, thank God, you made me a doctor, you completed my dreams, and praying to God for it to like happen. And all these things I did in the last. Before the NEET exam, I prayed to the God, also take the blessing of the teachers, and I know that this helped me a lot. Then finally that came into an action and created result. I got selected. I am in an MBBS government college right now. So see, it's a living proof, and there are so many proofs from literally great peoples. If I say, I'm telling this about all this like future predicting thing. You can do this also in your life. Let me give you so many examples. It's not only about the exam and competitive exam. It's also about manifesting what you want. Like, for example, there are many actors, there are many people, there are many great celebrities who manifested a particular person in their life, in relationship, which they never thought would get married to. And like, not, they never thought that they could meet them. They got married to that person because they manifested that person to be their partner. This is at a great level how manifestation works. Then believe you can get what you want. It's just a very little point. When you start doing this at lower like extent, like starting from a basic thing, from achieving a very great thing in your life, it starts. Once you do this, once this clear this one cycle and get the result, you feel gratitude, then you become so much adapted that you always do these things only and never believe that you are so much weak or anything. You will always feel that you're so much stronger and your capacity is so large because your mind, you have realized its strength. That's what this video was actually about. This was actually more of a spiritual type, if I say. That's why I'm not concentrated on hard work, because hard work comes in the latter part when you know that your mind is so strong, because that's the basic point. Spirituality starts with the mind's power, and then it ends with all these things and you get the results. So it's not always about hard work. You don't have to study so hard, you don't have to work so hard and all these things to achieve what you want. You just have to believe in what you want, just have to do manifestation, do law of attraction, that what you say, what you feel, what you want wants you to, attracts to you. Then affirmation to keep yourself in the positive state. Then believing that your future, believing that you can do that, you have achieved that, that's believing in your future. And then first result, then action, feeling you are achieving comes first, and then obviously result will follow. Then not always hard work works, I already explained this, and feeling gratitude is very important. And then praying to the god, that's how things work. Yeah, these things are opposite to what or how our mind is working till now. That's why at the start you will feel a little discomfort, because this is all the opposite how you are doing or how the universe works. We are opposing the thing, we are doing opposite of cause and effect, so it will little bit create discomfort, but it will bring the fortune that you needed. For better understanding, and if you have any doubts anything about this, comment down below and tell me about which point you want a better explanation, and what you want to know about any medical college, or what you want to know about the doctor profession, or what you want to know about the manifestation and anything related to this. Comment down and I'll make a video on it, and tell me how you felt it. Tell me, did you achieve what you wanted? Did you get the manifested thing or not? And how this video helped you? Just tell me. And subscribe to my channel further for understanding way better things and realizing how things work, and also knowing how the life of a doctor throughout its MBBS journey. So subscribe to my channel Life with Doctor to know about the life of a doctor throughout its MBBS journey, how I did it, how I manifested it, and how you can do that as well in any career you want. So subscribe to my channel and know better things about spirituality through me and by me. Thank you.